May 25th, 2022. 13 hours, 37 minutes, 47 seconds.
911. Hi, we are at the Everson post office and we have some trespassers in the back. Okay. What's your address there? 108 Blair Drive. Blair Drive, that's okay. And are they inside or outside? Outside in the back. And they're following my carriers around.
I don't want to be on your recording things. You didn't ask my permission.
Down and following me with cameras.
Did some filming.
You're not allowed to be doing this on postal property.
Really?
I don't know what they're doing.
I'm not giving you anything. I don't know what you guys are doing here.
We're just, well, you're looking at it.
You're just filming.
What do they look like? One's in an army shirt, sweatpants, shoes, like Croc shoes. The other's in sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a hat.
Army shirt, you mean like camouflage?
Yes.
And what race did he appear to be?
White.
Okay. And the other one, what race did he appear to be?
Same.
And what color sweatshirt?
Gray.
And are they saying anything to you? What are they upset
Yeah,
about?
they're just recording everything.
Why though? Did they say anything?
They're just out here to record, and they're literally getting on our property, like going into my dock area.
Okay.
And
What's your name?
Crystal
What's your last name?
DeBruin, DeBruin.
Okay. And are you safe where you are?
I hope so.
Okay. Are they see if you're under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No,
Okay. And how about weapons?
not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Call me if anything changes. We advise officers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
So I'm Chief McPhee. I'm with the Everson Police Department.
Oh,
Badge number
Chief.
21.
They sent the
meet you.
chief.
So the reason we were contacted, guys, is the post office was filed a complaint that you guys were recording customers and people here on the property and inside the building.
Hi.
So I'm not sure.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Hi, I'm Officer Barry, Everson Police Department.
I'm going to go inside and talk to the person who called and see if they want trespass done.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Someone for me. You guys
We're just out. We're just photographers. We're independent journalists taking
So I
gathering
talked to the
content for a
employees
story.
inside of the post office. Essentially, they've said that you're not permitted to record here on federal property. This is obviously a post office property or
Right.
inside, and they've requested that both you guys be trespassed from the property.
Well, but that would be false because
Is that what you want to do? Is trespass?
They can. Well, we don't just do the trespass. The post office does.
So how does the postmaster come on?
So they've already contacted us and they requested you be trespassed off the property.
now are they aware that of their poster 7 that does permit us to film and record in the post office?
I'm just explaining to you.
No, I understand that, but they
Okay.
can't. You can't trespass people from public property.
Okay, so let's look at their information.
Is it public property here? Is it not?
So just like I explained to any business in Washington, the owners can say or the employees can say, we don't want this person on there for any reason.
So who owns this
And
property?
the postmaster has that authority as well.
So who owns this property? Is it not publicly owned?
Well, no, the property is privately owned, and then the post office is run by the postmaster. And the postmaster, federal building, yes. And they can. And we're not federal law enforcement. They do.
Yeah.
And we as both the jurisdictions, Everson does check us. That's where you are now. You're the city of Everson.
With this post office?
They don't contract, so they have the authority to trespass people off their property. So.
You guys didn't see the DHS memo in
So
2018?
can I get your guys' name?
I'm not giving my name.
Okay.
We haven't committed a crime. You have to have reasonable articulate suspicion that we committed a crime in order for you guys to trespass us.
About you
And in order for us to trespass, that has to be a secondary thing. We had to have committed a crime in order for you guys to trespass us. Well,
This is public property.
One
and
second, guys.
We're free to film all we want.
what we're doing is constitutionally protected rights. Do you guys have body cameras?
No, we do not.
You do not have body cameras.
No.
So you just came to the conclusion that we have a right to film, right?
No.
No, that's what you just said.
It's a matter of so in terms. It's not a matter right now of filming or not filming. Obviously, the postmaster says you are not permitted to film inside of a federal building, which is what this is.
Yeah,
or
but
on federal property, which is where the post office sits. What they've also requested is that you guys be trespassed on the property, asked to leave.
well, they can request that all they want, but
So
unless
here's the
we've
thing
broken the law, they can't. You can't do that.
Well, here's the thing: is just like if you walked into the grocery store and started doing the same thing.
That's private. That's
and the
different.
grocery store. Well, this is
This is public.
federally owned.
This is a public property, and they have a poster 7 posted in there
here's the
that
thing is,
states
too,
that we can film in a public.
Let's change the scenario. See, if you walked into a city building, a city hall building, and you started filming, and they asked you to leave and you refused, they could request you be trespassed from that building, and you'd be trespassed. And if you refused to leave, you'd be arrested for criminal
We're gonna go to the
trespassing.
city hall after this and film. So just
Okay.
So you know.
So if
Completely
they
legal. As long as we're not in
if they
non-
ask you to leave and you don't leave, then they can trespass you. And if you refuse to leave after that, they will have you
We're
arrested for
journalists
trespassing.
gathering content for a story.
What we're doing is
Perfectly
protected by the
legal.
Constitution. The Trump Constitution, their
Well, you're not
feelings
allowed- you're
doesn't.
not- so contrary to what you might think, you're not allowed to go into any
It's
place
not
and
what
film
we
whatever
think,
you
it's what the law is.
film whatever you want.
That's false, sir.
You know as well as we do.
You guys need to learn the law. Come on, if you're going to enforce the law, you guys need to learn the law.
Okay, so you're
Poster
we're at-
7.
where we're at, They would like you trespassed. I need your guys' name.
I'm
Unless
not
you
giving
do-
my ID. I
unless
haven't
you
done
do a
anything
formal
wrong.
Trespass notice. We're not going to.
We are.
Yeah, that's why I need the list.
Hey guys, you're watching Freedom Audit, and I'm just doing a recap in Everson, Washington. Today we're going to go over to the City Hall and the police department right next door. Here's the fire hall, and we'll just take a quick peek. See over there. There's your American flag. All public property. No reason why we can't be here. I have a feeling. Hearts for first responders. Yeah. These guys are the true heroes. You know, these guys are the true heroes. Because they have a fire, they actually go into the line of danger, and they have no. Not like some of the police, they hide behind their legal discourse. Beautiful big trucks, you know, big force. Everson's not a really big town, but they certainly got their. They always have their stuff together. These fire workers, firemen, firewomen. But anyhow, I have a feeling that the Everson police are going to fail again, because they did last time when it was at the post office, which is just over here. It's amazing, the town of so many American flags, yet they don't seem to care anything about your First Amendment. So, how does that work? How can you be in America and forget about the First Amendment, the very first one that you're supposed to pay the most attention to? I wonder if they're open. Oh wow, it is open. Hello. Hello. Hi. Is this open to the public?
No, with the COVID, we kind of have it shut right now.
Yeah, it just wasn't locked and it
Okay.
was open.
We went to lunch. What's up?
Oh, I'm just, interested in the community and just walking around doing some filming. And
Oh, okay.
it's a beautiful little community.
It is. You
Yeah.
live here?
No, I live a different community.
Oh, okay.
But I drive through here sometimes, going
Okay.
up to Baker and stuff like
Nice.
that. Yeah. I was interested in how you guys keep your stuff so neat and tidy.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
know.
know. It's all nice and clean.
And then I read this, Hearts for First Responders. And you guys really do go into like really dangerous spots when there's a fire.
There was
I
a
mean,
local kid in Bellingham that made those for all the stations and
Yeah.
stuff, and police, and especially when COVID was really hard.
Yeah.
He was making those handmade and then delivering them all the stations.
Do you want to give me a quick tour?
I can't with the COVID,
Okay.
but you're more than welcome to
My
look.
viewers would love it. I can
know.
get up to 100,000 views with this camera. So
Oh, nice. You must on YouTube?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I appreciate it though, and I
Yeah.
appreciate your. What's your name?
my name's Greg.
Greg?
Yeah.
So is my name.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Greg. Do you get Craig sometimes?
I do all the
I
time.
do. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yep.
awesome. I appreciate your time. I'm just gonna do a little walkabout
Okay,
here and
yep.
see professional,
All right,
man.
sounds good.
I don't want to get your code.
What's that?
Don't put your code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that. So let me get around here.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. See, professional guys. So why are these guys, look at all the equipment they put on their back, and they've got to go into these you know, from, you know, just casually hanging out at the fire hall, which, I mean, assuming that's what they do. I mean, sure, they're spending a lot of time cleaning their equipment, getting everything ready to go. But they go from just not anything to having to run in and fight a fire, you know, flames everywhere. The flames don't discriminate. They can just, you know, take down everything and everybody. Yet he has such an awesome attitude. It's not like, oh, you can't film, you know, I'm gonna arrest you. You better get out of here because you got a camera. Why the difference? Why the disconnect, guys? Why the disconnect in this country? Because I have a camera. Why the disconnect? You got the police department over here. Those are the same guys that illegally trespassed me from going in and trying to buy a stamp, trying to get into the post office to do a little public filming in public areas, non-restricted areas. From the police hall there, which is super kind, super gentle, super friendly, to these guys, which the chief of police here, Daniel, total tyrant, going out of your way just to cause problems. And it's not like this is a Detroit or some kind of like crazy city where you're, not that it's any excuse, but after this we wanted to go film the police department. We can't go in there.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We wanted to go to film the police department after this. Is that okay?
Film in the police department?
Yeah,
we don't have
the lobby.
We don't have an open area.
Oh, you don't?
City Hall has an open area.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, this is a small little American town. What are they doing all day? Probably writing speeding tickets. I mean, sure, there's some stuff, domestic stuff that happens and different things. But how can you be so out to lunch? See, they always have cameras. You see cameras pointed at us. Right up there. They always have cameras pointed at us. That's okay, right? Let's see what they do here. I don't see any no trespassing signs. Do you? I stand for the First Amendment. So here's another one of their police cars. I see nothing saying no trespassing. Do you guys see anything? This is an open lot. This is an open lot. Look at all the money that they spend on these vehicles. Reserved for cars, reserved for police cars, you know. Reserved for police cars only. Oh, they got a whole back lot here, tennis courts and stuff that people can park. This is City Hall. This is the back of City Hall here, guys. So, you know, City of Everson, maybe a codes enforcement, something like that, you know. But, oh, they got public restrooms, okay. So, you know, it's funny, I always seem to have to say, well, you know, I've got a purpose back here because, you know, I need to use the bathroom, and I'm obviously not going to film in the bathrooms, but, you know, I'm allowed to film back here too. But they'll try to make the rules as they go along. That's what they do. That's what they do. There's Daniel, who's the chief of police. And then there's, from what I read on the website, there's 6 other officers that work here. So it's a real small police station, but you know, hey, there's the thin blue line. You know, why do they have to do that to the American flag? Oh, thank you for taking away my First Amendment, guys. Thank you for pushing me off postal property. You know, it's not like they're soldiers in the line of duty. We've seen that already. They don't even have to go in if they feel threatened, or they don't have to put their life on the line anymore. You used to have to serve and protect on cars, like to serve and protect. Back in the 90s even, you know, there was a show in Vancouver, Canada called To Serve and Protect. You know, so you'd see, they got to put the thin blue line, right? Desecrate the American flag. Those lines stand for colonies. And the stars, of course, for each state. Why do they have to take away one of the colonies? So 13 colonies in the United States. Those are the colonies that made up the United States. So why do they have to change it? Make one of them theirs? You know, that's historically, in my opinion, historically shameful. They need to go to Independence Hall in Philadelphia, and they need to learn a little bit about how this country was formed, instead of, you know, just taking it and making it their own, whatever they want to make it. So, seem to selfishly do that over the flag. You know, it says, okay, it's your freedom of your First Amendment, your freedom of constitutionally speak however you want, but people pay for that on the vehicles. It's different when taxpayers are funding you, like taxpayers are funding your this car, taxpayers pay for this car, and so forth. And then when you have to put your own agendas, like the thin blue line on there, doesn't it kind of take away from the United States, guys? I think it does. Comment in the sections down below if you think. If you don't, that's up to you. You kind of get a feeling on what this town is about. There's another thin blue line deal. Why can't people just respect for the police for the jobs that they do? If they did such a great job, you wouldn't even need that. You would just be, oh, see the word police, and you'd be like, oh, their police are awesome. See fire people, firemen, like he was, and you know, no qualms, no issues at all. You know, is it really that scary of a place here in Everson, Washington? I mean, look around. The closed up business. It's high noon, well, 2 o'clock right now actually, and yeah, such a scary place, I guess, guys. You know, so ridiculous. Let's see if we can go. Please go to City Hall. So they don't even work for the public, really. You know, you just gotta. They don't work on your schedule. I mean, really, like you better make an appointment for them. I mean, what is that all about? Here's City Hall.
Hall has an open area.
Okay.
Yeah, but the police department does not.
But we can't really film in there either, too, right?
No, I mean, yeah.
Mayor's office, clerks, utilities, municipal cars, building permits. Okay, well, let's see if they're open. Oh, they are open. Awesome. Got a lot of good stuff here. Mayor John Perry. Well, that's a good picture of him, hey?
It is.
Awesome. Is he in today?
He's actually not in.
How do I make an appointment with him?
I can give you his card.
Is there an appointment list? Like in Bellingham, you have to actually make an appointment on a...
You could just email him. Would be the best option. There you go.
And what's your name?
My name is Melanie.
Okay. There you go, guys.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
No, I'm just doing some public photography. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. Oh, you have the Constitution up there.
We do. Yeah.
You might want to remind the people next door to read that too. Might be a good thing.
Okay, well, let us know if there's anything else you need.
Yeah. You know when they get that thin blue line on the cars and you look at the history of the United States, and those, even when I was in grade school, I grew up in Bellingham, those lines stand for colonies in the United States.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's 13 of them,
Yeah.
right? So if you look at the history behind the United States and how it was developed, we would never be here in this, how we are today, if we didn't have those 13 colonies. They fought for that Constitution, for the freedom to make that Constitution, which is under our First Amendment, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here about the First Amendment. And you guys sound like you're doing pretty good so far.
Good.
But you can never tell. They had a total failure from next door.
Okay.
So Daniel, who's the
McPhee?
yeah, you got his name. So yeah. And he should have known better, I think. And that's just my opinion. We'll see what they say when it comes to you know, somebody that has an opinion, really. So there you go, guys. This is Everson, Washington. City Hall is doing pretty good. Is there any other public buildings in Everson to go see?
Not public buildings, no.
Yeah.
Just the city hall and the police. And then this is actually the lobby for the police department as well. Just so you know.
Oh, so that's why they...
The clerk is over here, yeah.
Okay, so how do I see... how do I get in touch with McPherson?
I could call him and see if he's available. If you
Okay,
want.
sure.
You want him to come over and chat?
Yeah, I just want to see how he's doing and see if my trespass is still in effect. My trespass. I'm sure he's gonna remember me.
It actually went straight to his voicemail, so he must be on a call already.
Okay. Is your first name Kelly?
No, it's Melanie. This is Kelly. Over there.
Oh,
Yep.
hi. How are you?
Good, how are you? Yeah, so she's a police clerk.
She's super nice.
Oh,
You've been
she
super
is.
nice to me.
Yeah.
My viewers are gonna have nothing but good things to say.
Okay.
This is another story over here.
Okay. So did you want me to get your information so that Dan can call you when he's done?
No, I have the time. It seems like you guys are here and working hard for me and for the public. Shouldn't they abide by the same standards? Shouldn't there be somebody in the police department right now?
Well, Kelly's our police clerk.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
we just had a small department, so they're in and out, and so this is the lobby.
is it really that busy? I know it's him and 6 other officers, right?
I had it one time.
Yeah, but there is 6. So are they really out on patrol that much that they have to?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what their
Yeah.
schedule is. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the best time to catch him?
It really varies, so I would say that either to reach out on email or phone to him.
No, I'm gonna do this on the camera because
okay.
yeah, it's my viewers want to see this.
Well, like I said, if I took your information, I could have him call you and he can tell you when we're.
It has to, and I don't want to give up my 4th Amendment. I already felt like I was threatened to do it already, so you know. But like I said, Kelly's been fantastic. I got nothing but nice things to say about her. We'll see. We'll see if I post this or not, but we'll see.
Like you said, we could.
You've been very professional and cordial.
We could set up a time that he could meet you right here if you wanted. And
Yeah.
continue the video.
Yeah, I have the card here. I could do an email through that.
Yeah, that's the mayor's.
Yeah.
Do you want,
Yeah, I'll get his card too. Yeah. And you know, I walked over to the fire hall. The guy was, Greg was super nice guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Greeting.
Good to hear.
Super open. No problem with my camera. Didn't even bring it up really. So, here you go, guys. Okay. I'll do a follow-up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care. Thanks so much for being so nice. There you go, guys. So, they've either been educated since the last time I was here because you guys called so many times, and I know you did, or they're nice people. And I knew Kelly, the girl there, when I emailed her, she was pretty cool with me before I really even posted the videos. So I just think they're nice people. But the only thing is I don't get is they can be super nice and cordial and no problem with the camera, but then you go over here, which is they're part of the police department in a way, and then and City Hall kind of combined, and then you go over here and these guys are just complete tyrants, guys. And they're the ones with the American flags. They should put the flags over there. You know, those are the people that are respecting the Constitution here. It's at City Hall, the clerk's office. These guys, they're all nice to me. They didn't even bring up the camera, you know? These guys. And thank you. Get that sign over here. These are the people that deserve it. It's more dangerous to be a garbage man or a roofer in the United States than it is to do these guys' jobs. Look around you. Tiny little town. They don't even have to put their life on the line. Their life's in danger. They don't have to. They can sit back and watch. It's really a shame, guys. Anyhow, it's Freedom Audit. Yeah, I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.